HONKAI! HONKAI, hello everybody. What the heck? Again? Every day? Okay, finally. It's actually here without like a full minute. Hi. Hi everybody. How are you today? HONKAI. 보코님 안녕하세요. 보하. We are playing Star Rail today, and I'm a little late because I was trying to wait for it to download, and it is still downloading. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit more. It's still downloading, and I don't know what's taking it so long. There's an update, and it is at 67%. But yes, it'll get there eventually. We will just talk and do tarot in the meantime. I am a little worried because I haven't played Star Rail in quite a long time. I haven't played since the Lingsha banner. Because I've had so many other games to play. And so I know I'm still pretty early in the story, but Yeah. I'm always kind of worried when I play Star Rail on stream, just because it's not a game that I personally feel the need to, like, marathon until I catch up, if that makes sense. Like, for me, at least, I'm fine playing it casually. I think that's better for me when it comes to gachas anyway. But I always get worried because, like, I know most people who play Star Rail or who watch other people play Star Rail are, like, completely caught up and, like, always do their dailies and stuff like that. And I always feel bad because I know I'm not consistent with Star Rail and I don't want it to, like, impact other people's experience watching me. But I am simply going to do my best. I made food before stream. I woke up at noon today. And I didn't get out of bed until like 1:30 just because I don't feel super good. I'm really tired. And so when I got up, I fed my puppies and I made sure that they went outside. And then I decided to make myself food. And so I was like, I will eat something easy because I don't feel good and I don't have money to buy stuff. So I was like, I'll just make macaroni. So I got a box of macaroni and I was like, oh yeah, it's normal, you know, Kraft mac and cheese. Come to find out while I'm cooking it that it's the little shell pasta, which is not the right shape for macaroni in my opinion. And I was like, oh, it's fine. I'll just cook it anyway. I'm hungry. And so I started cooking it, and then when I was done, I realized I didn't boil it for long enough, and so it was like a little too hard. It was like slightly undercooked, and it made me sad. And then I ate it because I was like, oh, I don't have anything else to eat, so I'll just eat this. That was my morning. Or I guess afternoon, not really morning. Yeah, but anyway. At least I ate something, which is good. Oh. Nori, you didn't have to do that, but hold on, hey, thank you. We're alright. I know I talk about it a lot, but I don't like talking about my financial situation in a way that may make other people feel bad for me. I don't want anyone to feel bad for me. Have you had anything nicer to eat since? No, I ate right before I opened stream. Hi, Mond. I don't like talking about my financial situation sometimes because I don't want people to feel bad for me. In my brain, I'm just like, oh yeah, it just is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I've just been in this situation for most of my life, so it's like, to me, I'm like, oh yeah, this is normal. And I don't want anyone ever to feel like when I talk about my financial situation, it's because I want them to change it. Because that's never what I want y'all to think. But what I was going to say is, I'm fine. The situation I'm in with my family is that, my dad, my brother, and I are kind of like paycheck to paycheck people. But we live in my grandparents' house. And my grandparents are more financially stable. Very much so. And so if an emergency happens, I can always... Doggo! Hold on, hey doggo, thank you. You need to save money! You need to save your money for you, you're a student. Keep your money! But thank you. Yeah, like I was saying, if an emergency happens, theoretically, we can ask for help. I say that, but then every time I'm in the emergency room, I am definitely paying for it and things like that. It's just, it's a complicated situation. But I never want anyone to think that, like, I'll die if I don't, you know, get $5, because that's not why I stream. I stream because I like being with y'all. And I like games, and I want you guys to see how bad I am at games. But I do always very much appreciate it. Everyone is too sweet and too nice, and pay for your own stuff first. But thank you. Mond! I just said y'all need to save your money. But hold on, hey Mon, thank you. I really don't need it. You should keep it. I do appreciate it, thank you. But you should keep it for you. Keep it for yourself. Buy yourself things. You missed the jump scare donos? I was talking about this on Twitter. I really want to play another scary game soon. I'm debating between playing mouthwashing or Still Wakes the Deep as my next horror playthrough outside of Corpse Party. Because Corpse Party, I feel like it's horror and it's really sad. Well, I guess those two are also really sad. But I mean as like the next one after Corpse Party. Can I please have a card? Please? Can I have a card, please? I got a pretty good tarot reading yesterday. One of my favorite tarot readers. I don't know if... Why are we getting pentacles constantly? Nori! Hold on, hey Nori, thank you. I don't know if I've ever talked to you guys about my favorite tarot readers, but I do have two that I watch. Like, as soon as they post a video, I watch it, and then I watch it over and over again. If you're interested in knowing who those people are. I don't know them personally. I just like their videos. But I also understand if you would rather just find your readings yourself. So we got the 8 of Pentacles today. We are getting every Pentacles. But what I was saying about that tarot reading is I got a good tarot reading and it made me happy. Hi, Neo. So the 8 of Pentacles is commitment, hard work, education and skill, development, and investment. The 8 of Pentacles is all about hard work, commitment, and determination. You're looking to build the foundation for a better, more fulfilling future by mastering skills and putting in the time and effort needed to accomplish your future goals. Whether that's investing in a healthy romantic relationship, managing budgets or projects at work, or investing in self-worth and personal growth, the 8 of Pentacles shows that you're laying the groundwork for success. Interesting. Maybe it's saying you can hi to me. You can it's saying that, what was I trying to say? You can grind, but you shouldn't waste your money. Because we're playing a gacha today. Oh, the notes emojis. The readers I like are Charmed Intuition Tarot. She does charm readings as well. If you've never... Nori! Horanghe ×3, Nori. Keep your stuff! But thank you. I tiger you, but I tiger you without your donations too. You don't need to do that. But thank you. Yes, the 2 tarot readers I like watch constantly are Charmed Intuition Tarot. She is called that because she also does charm readings. Charm readings are they're kind of a very individual thing, but for her, she collects charms that all have a specific meaning in her point of view, and then she takes a handful, scatters them across a table. Sometimes there's like a timeline on the table, sometimes she throws them over the cards or whatever, and that gives extra insight to the reading that she's doing. I think she's amazing at it. I think all of her readings, when I feel like I was meant to see one, they feel very poignant. And then the other person I watch constantly, her channel is called Danisha Tarot, and she is a very intuitive reader, which means that the visuals of a card or the like very specific wording of a card could influence that reader's interpretation of the situation. So most intuitive readers also use a lot of oracle cards and things like that, and then eventually give out very specific messages. And I love her videos as well. I love both of them. So if you're interested in what tarot readers I like, as someone who likes to read tarot, Charmed Intuition Tarot and Danisha Tarot are the ones that I watch consistently. Most of their videos are pick a card readings, but they also each do different kinds of videos. Danisha Tarot occasionally will do like Q&A videos on her opinions on different tarot stuff. And then Charmed Intuition Tarot, she does a lot of like decorating and holiday themed videos. So every once in a while she'll show like retro and vintage Christmas catalogs that she likes to collect, or she likes to decorate really big for Halloween, so she'll show you her Halloween village, which I think is so fun. It's all stuff that I very much like to look at. Did my mom witch do specialized tarot readings? She did not do them for other people when I knew her. I think she might have when she was younger, like in college and stuff. But when I was alive, she did tarot, but a lot of it was for herself or like close friends. Hi, Soul. She was more of a medicinal practitioner, I guess. She did do divination, which is like the overall term for tarot or like pendulum stuff. Anyway, but my mother was always interested in medicine of every kind, so traditional medicine and modern medicine, I guess. So she was actually a manager of an animal hospital for a decade, and as someone who was heavily disabled, she had her fair share of personal experiences in the medical world from the patient's perspective. And not only was she very interested in medicine in, I guess, the standard idea, like your standard version of like surgery or medication or physical therapy and stuff like that, but she was also very interested in home remedies like herbs and spices and practices that would be more accessible, I guess, without a doctor. And so she was just interested in medicine of all kinds, and so that's a lot of what she did. She also, this is just like a fun fact about the witch Tiger Mama. She was not trained in, or like she was not officially a nurse or a midwife, but she throughout her life helped deliver 8 separate babies, like human babies. I don't know how she ended up in the position to, oh, there's dog barking. I'm sorry if you hear puppies barking. But through her life, she delivered 8 babies, like, for other people. Like, she was the midwife for 8 children. It's very interesting because she was not a nurse or like, she was a grief counselor. She had certified grief counselor training and she worked in an animal hospital. But she helped deliver 8 human babies, which is just like, I always loved that fact about her because she was just like, well, she just enjoyed being around children, and whenever a friend or someone she knew was pregnant, she was always like the first person to step up and want to help out, because she loved babies and she also loved pregnant women. It's just, I know there is like a vibe, I guess, and so she was always like there ready to help, and just so happened to be there for 8 baby deliveries and helped deliver 8 of them, which was very silly. I believe one of them was in the back of a car, if I remember correctly, but, or a van, not a normal car, but I've never gotten my palm read or, like, anything like that, but I would love to. Or a cleansing, or just herbs. She did crystal work, like grounding, stuff like that, and she taught me a little bit about it, but one thing my mom loved to do was this concept. Whenever I go into, hi pigeon, I agree, it is impressive. Whenever I talk about witchy stuff, I'm always a little worried that people will judge me for it, or judge Mama Tiger for it, because even though a lot of this is stuff that has been passed down through family, there is still, like, you know, this taboo view of practicing any kind of witchcraft, especially just because, like, the name witchcraft is, a lot of people automatically associate it with negative things. I will say, though, the taboos against witchcraft are also very culturally specific. Even though, as a whole, practicing is usually given a negative connotation, it is also, like, the extent of the negative view is determined by, unfortunately, what culture you're a part of. So, like, my family is Irish and American, and so regardless of what I practice, it will not be as looked down upon as, say, someone whose family is from New Orleans and they have familial roots in voodoo. You know, like, that's not going to be seen the same way. They're going to have different, I guess, amounts of backlash. And so I am privileged in the way where, even if I talk about all of the things that involve my personal belief of witchcraft, I am given less hate, less discrimination than cultures that are looked down upon for whatever stupid reason, colorism, racism, etc., like just xenophobia. And so I always feel like I need to point that out. Like, a lot of people also think, like, oh, like, witchcraft is fun and cool, and then they don't realize things like voodoo is just another version of, like, spirituality that is looked down upon, things like that. So always take everything with a grain of salt, because if someone has told you something is horrible and you don't really know what it's about, maybe listen to the people who actually do it. Oh, I'm very chronically ill, also. I do not believe in avoiding modern medicine completely, because I think, like, at the end of the day, I like science. I would not be in the place that I am without uh, the medications I'm on, access to my doctors, etc., etc. It's more like, in my opinion, like home medicine, traditional medicine is like, I feel like they have to work together for it to have an outcome that is favorable. So like, if I have a cold, I'm not just going to, like, I'm going to take cold medicine and I'm going to drink tea with honey in it because it will help my throat. You know what I mean? I'm not just going to drink tea with honey because then I still will have cold symptoms. I could be taking cold medicine and drinking tea. You know what I mean? That's kind of like what I see home medicine as. And my mom was the same way. Like, she was on like 50 medications. Like, I can't even count how many she was on. It was just like, oh, well, if I can add to that, why not try? You know what I mean? But what I was gonna say before I went on my huge long tangent was that something my mom really loved to do before we were evicted when I was younger is cooking magic. It's called kitchen witchery from some people, and it is baking things specifically that have like medicinal value, or just baking with the intent to give to someone even for emotional betterment. So like it's kind of the idea where you bring someone food if they experience a tragedy, but that applied to every concept. So like if someone is feeling unwell, you bring them food and you try and put things in that food that would medicinally improve their situation. Like, not like I'm gonna sneak 10 Tylenol pills into a brownie because my friend has a headache. Not like that. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, one thing I always found really cool was my mom used to put applesauce in her brownies. And so whenever my family, like my brother and I, would eat brownies, we were also eating applesauce. And that's just like a silly example, but it's that kind of concept. It's like, what can I do for this person to improve a situation? Tylenol cookies. If you want me to make you Tylenol cookies, I'll make you Tylenol cookies. I'll just give you a, you know, that's really funny because when I was in school, people, like kids who I barely talked to, would come to me for like meds. Not anything serious, but I carried Advil and Tylenol in my backpack because I had, you know, undiagnosed chronic illnesses, and I was just like a sickly kid. So my parents made sure that I always had like standard pain medicine in my backpack. So like in like high school, if someone was in pain, I'd be like, do you need an Advil? And I also always had like way too many pads and tampons and stuff, even when I didn't wear tampons, because I always wanted to be that person who would be like, oh, do you need one? Oh, do you need this? You know? And so it actually worked for a while. People would be like, hey, BB, do you have a Tylenol? I'd be like, yeah, I do. I have 50 in my bag right now. Yeah, I agree, Kyla. There's a lot of stuff that was just based in superstition, but a lot of stuff is like refined, scientifically modified versions of stuff that does help. Like, for example, if you're nauseated, you should try peppermints or mint. Same if you're like really tired. Which is why some like anti-nausea medications are mint flavored, because they have a lot of mint in them. Once had a neighbor I didn't know, saw me walk by several times. None of my family knew them, but one day she came and was worried for me, said I had a very dark, muddy energy hanging around me. That's really funny. I'm sorry. But that's also funny. I'm sorry that happened, and like, what a weird thing for someone to say to you. But also, it's a fun story to tell, I'm sure. Exactly, you never know when you'll need something like that. This was a very long-winded way for me to say, I like tarot because my mom, and she also did some other stuff. NyQuil chicken? I'm not giving you NyQuil chicken. That concept haunts me deeply. I can't imagine. That's like, I saw someone on Twitter the other day buy a like pack of Baja Blast Mountain Dews and say they were going to try and make Baja Blast marinated chicken. Horrible idea. Don't do that. That's terrible. You're gonna give yourself food poisoning. Anyway. It's so ridiculous. Anyway, Eight of Pentacles. Grind in your gacha games, but don't spend all your money. It's okay. Okay, we are here. Oh. You can't see. I'll go back to here until Star Rail loads up because we're invisible. Why even? I have no idea. But you know what? Oh, I had to go back to here anyway because my account logged out. People actually do that with Coke and Dr. Pepper. I've seen similar things. I know soda bread is really popular. I finally have a second team. Let's go. I have somewhat of a team that isn't fully built, nor is it fully leveled. We'll see. I did get Lingsha in our last Star Rail video, I think. And so I really like Lingsha, and that is what my team is based around currently. Oh, the game's restarting. It does not want me to play. Let me in. Nice. I really need two new options. I might not go for either just because I've been going for banners too often. Welcome to the Trailblazing Expedition. I've been here. Oh, I've been away too long. It's giving me the return rewards. Is my sound off? It's asking me to do a survey, and if it gives me gems, I will do anything. speed running this survey. They didn't even give me the rewards. This is evil. Okay, anyway. Night night, Lucy. We are back. Hello? Okay. I was like, what happened? I will be changing chat. Do not worry. Also, is the sound dead? It is. I killed the sound. Oh, that's true. That's true. Let me leave. Okay. Where should chat go? This is what it used to look like. And I don't use this comment box anymore, but I don't have a replacement for it yet. So I guess... here? So that you can actually see who we're playing? You see, I tried to do this before stream, and then it wouldn't let me in the game. I do want to get a new... I'll just dispatch again because I don't have time for this. Oh. He's the one with oh yeah, the chips. I was gonna say, he's the one with money, right? What? Oh. Yeah, a lot of people like him. I know nothing about him, so oopsie. I only know that he has the chips. Natasha. Baby, did your cold get better? Did you take the medicine according to my prescription? My cold is gone. Oh, I still love Natasha. Natasha and Juan May. Oh, Firefly rerun. Rock crab. That's true. It's okay, Natasha. Oh, she's gonna give me medicine? As a trailblazer, the health of your body is of utmost importance. You must take care of yourself. Thank you, Natasha. Okay, we can look at teams. This is the team I'm using right now. Just because I like them and they're not a horrible comp together. Whoa, hot women. Yeah, exact. Huh? What? I keep clicking on the wrong thing, god damn it. Who? 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 Was that you, yo? You're supposed to be saving your money! Don't! No, no, don't. Okay. Yo, thank you. You didn't need to do that. Thank you. Very, hold on, hey, very I tiger you always, but you don't need to do that. I haven't even gotten to look at the characters yet. Oh, well, I already have Pela. We start the trial. Is it Acheron or Acheron? Okay, good. Hi, Collective. I always say Acheron when I read it, but I don't know if that's right. Accumulate charge to use ultimate. Both? The ultimate ignores enemy weakness types when reducing toughness and further reduces enemies all type RES. RES? The technique can instantly defeat enemies. Oh. McVenturing.
Stream forth.
Oh.
The gleam of old blades.
Oh. During exploration, use Acheron's technique to hit normal enemies. Using Acheron's technique to hit normal enemies will instantly defeat them without entering combat. Oh, when the technique does not hit an enemy, no technique points are consumed. Why is that so good?
Stream forth. The gleam of old blades. Storms on the horizon.
Press the button a few times quickly.
Do we still have the upper hand?
We're just having fun. What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Hi,
Need
Flash.
support. Ready for another? Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counter.
Counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
She's very sexy. Stackable special shield. Follow-up attack. Crit damage. Oh. Interesting.
Oh, the bigger risk, better.
Okay, I have played Aventurine many times just because I like to use Rumi's Aventurine in grinding. Rude. Rude.
Tricks, all right. Watch your head.
That's so
Enemy data
satisfying.
signet markers
The
activated.
coins.
Time for a good old counterattack.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
King of gambling, I guess.
You know nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Do we still have the upper hand? Ready for another?
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Spend freely. Wow. Nori. Hi, Harper.
Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Hedge your bets.
I keep getting distracted by y'all.
Let's begin.
We have the upper hand.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Y'all are crazy. Oh my gosh. I cannot move. Do we know other than Firefly are any other like characters coming up? Oh my god, I can't speak.
Jiaokong Plow 6 is overloaded. Please have people evacuated to...
Oh my gosh. I'm not talking to you, sorry. Excuse me, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. Sunday? Who? I don't know either of these characters. Okay, now I have to look them up. I'm just looking at pictures. I'm not allowed to look at the picture of them? It's your fault. Bitch, I already saw. Shaking my head at y'all. As long as you don't read about them, even though we spoiled that one character is also 2 characters. It's fine. Like, thanks.
I understand how you must feel.
Collective! You do not have to do that. Thank you. Hold on. Hey. You don't have to do that.
I think we only scratched the surface of this General Jing Yuan.
I'm not talking to y'all. This is why I don't like playing this game on stream! Because everyone always knows much more than me! It makes me feel stupid.
I don't know about strange, but my gut tells me something is off. That's it. A minor detail, but curious. He avoided talking about Blade. Since the Cloud Knights have already captured a Stellaron hunter, why not use him to get to Kafka? Why rely on us?
Mind! No! Thank you, but you don't have to do that. I don't need gotcha money, it's okay.
The xianzhou is reluctant to involve outsiders in the Stellaron disaster, so why is it so keen on letting us capture a Stellaron hunter? Yes. The only sensible conclusion I can draw is that Blade had already escaped when Jing Yuan spoke to us, provided they even captured him in the first place. Therefore, given our connection to Kafka, we represent the only way of luring the Stellaron hunters in. That's why he asked for our help. He didn't want to let anyone else find out that Blade had already escaped. Now that we've figured that out, perhaps we can get closer to the core of what's happening here.
You don't have to do that.
Master
Thank
Diviner,
you.
you heard our discussion. What do you make of it?
What do I make of it? The way of heaven is apparent, but the heart of humanity is often deceptive. Are you asking me to divine their true intentions?
That won't be necessary. The crew has nothing to do with the incident. Of that, I am almost certain. It isn't their intentions that trouble me. All I want is for them to lure out the one we're after.
Wasn't that my idea, General?
Indeed. Your counsel has always been a great help to me. You may use your discretion on the matters ahead of us.
Why don't you retire early and I use my discretion full time?
It is still too soon, unfortunately. If something goes wrong, you'll need a general to take the blame. How could I simply walk away and put you at such risk?
If you'd brought me that blade earlier, none of this would have been necessary. Wait, what are you up to exactly? Xingyuan, did you let him escape on purpose?
Me? I had no idea he might escape. Unlike you, my gaze never travels beyond the horizon. I take full responsibility. The Cloud Knights failed in their duty.
I can understand. There's a lot to take care of on the xianzhou. You were bound to miss something. Thank goodness I'm here. On that note, perhaps it's about time you finally nominate me as your successor when the 6 charioteers next convene.
Yes. I have to go now. I'll leave this in your overwhelmingly capable hands, Fu Shen. There are 3 things in the world that I can't seem to rid myself of. The troubles of the xianzhou, the papers on my desk, and the weeds in my garden.
General, Diviner Fu wants the General's position for herself. Everyone knows that.
She is very capable, but her intellect is burdened by a quick temper. I'll retire when she's achieved a better balance.
This Stellaron thing is easy. Blade escaped. Now we gotta go get him. Just say the word, and I'll solve this in a flash.
I can understand your impatience, and I know you want to prove yourself. Now is not the time. If you truly wish to become sword champion, you shouldn't be running around brandishing your sword at people. Especially not a major criminal.
You think I'd lose to Blade?
I'm saying you need to have patience, Yanqing. Governing xianzhou is different from a sword fight. The only way to build momentum is to work slowly. Besides, we still don't know who's really moving the chess pieces. There is something we must take care of before making our next move. As long as it remains unresolved, we're at a stalemate. That something is the Stellaron. How did it manage to bypass the Skyfaring Commission's inspections and the Divination Commission's predictions? Where is it now?
I say we bring those 2 Stellaron hunters before Diviner Fu. She'll get an answer out of them in no time.
I've asked our friends from the Express to take care of that for us. Worry not, you'll have your moment when the current stalemate is broken. You are my most trusted aide, and there are some things that I would only assign to you. Speaking of which, Yanqing... That boy. I suppose it is my fault. I should have given him an opportunity already. My fear is that this might prove too big a setback. Bigger than his exuberance.
Seems like you will take a bit longer to chat with Madame Yukong. I'm gonna go have a stroll outside. Once you're done, you can find me at the docks.
has asked me to look after you.
She's really
like
pretty.
We were destined to be in each other's company. The Skyfaring Commission has reserved rooms for you at the Petrichor Inn. When you finish your business here, how about some tea together?
I like Petrichor. It smells nice.
No.
You seem reluctant.
Though I'd appreciate it if you mentioned to Madame Yukong that you got a warm reception from me when you next see her. Better to be busy than idle, I suppose.
Well, here we are. I feel sleepy already.
There's a character in Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation named Wei Wuxian, and people like to say that if he were an animal, he'd be a fox, and that if he were a magical creature, he'd be a nine-tailed fox. And so, like, whenever people draw him as a fox, they call him Foxian, like Wei Wuxian, but a fox. And so every time I read that, I think about him, and I forget that that's like a group of characters.
Oh, what? But we've done a whole day's work. What's the sun playing at? It felt like we spent the whole day in the Palace of Astrum. Jokes aside, did you see Madame Yukong frown at us? I thought her guards were about to jump out of nowhere and throw us in jail. I'd rather deal with monsters than these big shots. I mean, not that Madame Yukong doesn't have her merits.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. But as her subordinate, I have to say that it's Madame Yukong's duty to keep her guard up. The luofu is facing a crisis, and as head of the Skyfaring Commission, she is responsible for the security of the xianzhou's customs and borders. She's actually a very reasonable old girl in private.
Old girl. Old girl.
They say that many years ago, Madame Yukong was an ace pilot in the Cloud Knights. She was a work hard, play harder type, known for her hot temper and incredible skill. Eventually, she became the head of the entire commission, which required her to learn patience and adopt a meticulous approach to her work. In any case, Madame Yukong instructed me to reserve the best rooms at the inn and have all your expenses covered. She wants to extend the full courtesy of the xianzhou so that all of you enjoy your stay to the fullest. She specifically mentioned that if you wish to buy anything at the inn, be it food or otherwise, just let the innkeeper know. The commission will cover the cost.
Say thank you for us.
Why don't you go back yourself? Seeing as our hosts are so thoughtful, I guess we should help ourselves. Right, Mr. Yang?
We should focus on our objective first. Seeing as Helmmaster Yukong was extremely reluctant to get us involved, am I right to speculate that the Skyfaring Commission has some leads on the whereabouts of Kafka?
Exactly right. The suspect is extremely cunning. She encrypted her transmission and timed her communication. We couldn't pinpoint her exact location. But as cunning as she is, the Divination Commission has managed to find something.
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
I heard something in the background. I didn't, but...
Precisely. That's the sound of a device.
Which means what exactly? This is a starship. There are all kinds of devices making weird noises.
Miss March, to the untrained ear, these noises may sound the same, but for the craftsmen of the Artisanship Commission, every machine has a different pitch and melody. The General sent for craftsmen, and they concluded that the sound came from the shipyard facilities in Stargazer Navalia. Now, get some rest and prepare yourselves for the operation ahead. I look forward to seeing you in action.
Let's take advantage of the rest. It won't be easy to track down Kafka the Stellaron Hunter.
It's okay, Flash. I'm not either. I don't really know much about
Let's
her.
let the Express know how
Other
we're
than
doing.
we woke up and she was like, alright, bye.
More importantly, let's see how Dan Hung's doing. Ask him what he's up to. Then tell him we're having loads of fun.
I guess I'm texting Dan Hung. Damn, he hates me.
You've been standing here for half an hour. It's rare to see you like this. Are you worried about those two? Welt is with them. They should be fine.
Himiko, did you keep a copy of the Stellaron Hunter's transmission? Can I have a look?
Sure.
Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the luofu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say. It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible.
Stop!
Bro is struggling.
Do you know him?
The xianzhou is in danger. This man, if he's on the ship, then Welt, March, and her. Everyone is in grave danger. But
is he connected to that past you want to escape?
Call him out, I guess.
I can't leave them down there. It's just... I'm afraid my burden has finally caught up with me. And that everyone is about to be drawn in.
Is there anyone who doesn't carry around a past burden? She may not remember it, but even a girl as carefree as March has hers. We tread on a path that is hidden from us. The things we see and the trails we blaze all become our baggage. They weigh us down, but they also give us strength to continue the journey. Try not to dwell on it, Dan Hung. The Express spends 7 standard days at each stop. Its passengers are allowed to do as they deem fit during that time. Pom Pom and I are more than capable of looking after the Express. If there's something you've got to do, do it now. Better than regretting it further down the line.
I like how he's like, everyone I know is in danger, and she's like,
come back and travel with us
if you
once
need
this
to
is all
go
over,
fight something, go ahead. You better come back.
You want to disembark, Dan Hung?
Oh,
Pom Pom. Best of luck. Make sure you return before the Express departs. And bring Pom Pom back some local specialties.
Bye, Flash. I wanted to talk to Pom Pom about my Trailblaze level. I guess I cannot do that as Dan Hung. Great, we hate each other. Aw, it says the Astral Express family. And I'm like, we hate each other.
But some functions still work? Virtually nothing has changed since I left. Apart from darkness. too late to repent. Fighting is meaningless.
Stay where you are. I can handle this. Emergencies should be dealt with by professionals.
Your power is a giant chicken. I like how he runs up into battle and no one says anything.
Want to see what
The
I can
truth
do?
of life in this sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
It is a chicken.
You're not going anywhere. Take this. Rise, Venus! Let me through. Dodge this.
How am I disrespecting the chicken? All I did was say it's a chicken.
You're hurt. No interest in
It's okay.
I didn't say it was bad, I just said she's talking about being professional and her power is a giant chicken. Oh damn, she's also dead.
With you two risking your lives for me, could I really stay where I am?
I guess he knows them because they're.
Move carefully.
If someone was talking to me like that and I didn't know them, I feel like I'd be kind of annoyed.
It's but a vision. Break!
Want to see what I can do?
I'll.
Like, did people not? Like, is it not supposed to be a chicken? That's a chicken. A phoenix does not have. That's not a chicken. I mean, that's not a phoenix, that's a chicken.
Fighting is meaningless.
I guess it could be a phoenix chick, like a baby one.
Are you two okay? Good. I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I was just transferred here from the Yaoqing. I did tell you to let me handle it. I don't have eyes in the back of my head. What if I accidentally hit you?
Forgive me, miss, but you were too busy being hit yourself. It's a good thing I joined the fray.
I was protecting you more like. It's a Cloud Knight's job to protect others. And this area is under martial law. I'm escorting all civilians to safety. Follow me. That was some impressive Cloud Knight spearmanship. Which unit are you from? Huh. Okay. You're a civilian then. Come with me.
He's like, I'm actually from
Miss
space.
Sushang, what exactly has transpired here? In all my trade visits, I've never seen Starskiff Haven in such a state.
I can't comment on that. I was just ordered to rescue the civilians. Actually, I have no idea either. Anyway, you two just need to come with me.
The way she does her
You're
hair is
pretty
really
quiet.
cute.
What's your name? I've got forms to fill out. Can't put your name down as blank.
My name is Cold Dragon Young.
My name is Dan Hung. I'm a traveler. I'm on my way to meet up with my friends. I appreciate the help, but I can leave the port on my own.
How did we go from talking about a giant chicken to someone talking about hair pulling, Doomy?
No can do, mister. It's way too late. You won't find anyone at Starskiff Haven. If your friends made it out, then they'll already be in the safe zone. No need to worry. You'll see them when we get there.
Aren't you going to take my name too, miss?
You already said it when we were busy fighting. Something. Locha! Is that right? I remember it. Let's go. Stay close, you two. Cloud Knight Sushang will guarantee your safety. Oh, one more thing. I need you to write your names down later. I don't know too many characters. I might make a mistake.
She said, I can't read. Can you write on your name? Oh my god, that's so funny.
Message not sent? Why not?
What casket? What casket?
Long-range communication technology is still improving. Perhaps the presence of the Stellaron is affecting...
That's a casket?
Doesn't seem like it. Everything else is working fine.
I wasn't paying attention.
In that case, it looks like someone wants to make things difficult for us. Since Kafka's here, I wouldn't be surprised if this turns out to be that Stellaron hunter hacker girl's handiwork.
Think you get away with your crime by pretending to be a waiter?
Okay.
From inside the pilot house came the general's battle cry.
Okay. Their names are back and forth.
How time flies.
Oh, you've arrived.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Only an extra couple of hours.
Girl, it's been like 3 minutes.
Stargazer Navalia is governed by the Artisanship Commission. It took me a while to sort out our paperwork. I got a sense of the situation on my way back. Just like at Cloudford, Stargazer Navalia's Meridian Pin has malfunctioned. The checkpoint there is abandoned, and the garrison is scrambling to locate the Stellaron. With monsters wreaking havoc and the night scattered, Stargazer Navalia has become a perfect place for the suspect to
Warehog, it would make sense that I have a full mommy team, because, you know... I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm very sorry. That's just the first thing I thought of. I'm very sorry.
And we have to do
I'm
all
sorry.
that on our own without reinforcements. Fair enough. This isn't our first rodeo.
That's just what we do every day.
That's the trailblazing life for ya.
I'm glad y'all think it's funny. You're allowed to laugh. But you shouldn't have laughed until I told you you could. That's kind of mean. Just saying. Teasing. I'm joking. Y'all could have like at least pretended to be a little bit sad instead of just immediately laughing. Like what if you could have pretended you could have pretended that it was a bad joke. Like just a little. I thought it was because you're lesbian at first and like mommy types. No, I was saying I have a full team of moms because my mom is dead. That was the joke. I am sorry. You're not
The
wrong.
hustle and bustle of the world. Still so charming.
That's what I was saying. Y'all could have pretended to be sad a little.
Okakamon had gotten rid of most of the
It's
society
fine.
members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here.
I'm sorry, we're wrong.
You're back.
There's quite the crowd today.
This is a summit between three geniuses.
Yeah, I just wanted to see Jean-May because I'm
It's a special time. All departments are preparing
feeling
to
weird.
welcome distinguished guests from the Genius Society. Madame Ronmei doesn't like fanfare and probably wouldn't appreciate a crowd to welcome her, so I asked the researchers to keep things simple.
I took her to see the portraits of the society members a few days ago. I wanted to have the researchers make one for her as well, but she declined the offer. I don't get it. Whatever, as long as she's happy.
I heard Miss Ronmei likes snacks and pastries, so I asked the researchers to prepare some traditional desserts from the blue. All of them seemed to tickle her fancy.
Can I meet her?
Of course! Go find her yourself. She borrowed the phase flame to do some research as soon as she got here. Haven't seen a trace of her since.
Miss Ronmei is the very image of a scholar. I heard she once took a little vacation on a desert planet. By the time she left, she'd miraculously created a boom in the local ecology.
She just wanted somewhere uninhabited to experiment with her life helix system. Ronmei is certainly very talented, but she hardly interacts with anyone. She lives like a hermit. Pity. Anyway, what more needs to be said for someone smart enough to become Herta's research partner, Hurry up and head out! Huh? See if you can find her.
Where is she?
I'm not sure, but she doesn't seem to get around much. She spends most of her time between the master control zone and the railway platform. Maybe you can start your search there.
Invited spill. It looks like we're in for some juicy news. Huh? Don't leak this from the chat. Runmay's coming to the space station. She's already here. You're getting slow with your gossip. You really are something. But we're still preparing for the welcome ceremony. Runmei doesn't appreciate it. I heard she's a loner even among the geniuses. So all our work was for nothing? Why don't you give a heads up ahead of time? Why didn't you? Hurt has also turned a blind eye to what she does. That's the big shot special treatment. It's okay. Other big shots will show up sooner or later. I'll be waiting then. Apparently Miss Runmay's personality isn't all that great. Word? Is there ever a genius who's normal? Screwlum seems pretty chill. Okay, fine, I'll give you that. Stop judging her.
There's someone next to the railway platform. Could she be...
I have a feeling we're on the right track.
Oh.
I'll check the data when I get back.
Rude and strange.
I hope I didn't startle you.
You didn't. I'm in love with
This is
you.
a work habit of mine. Using touch to open my senses and letting the details of your biological existence flood into my brain helps me understand your construction as a living organism. Such is the basis of deconstruction and reconstruction. Do not be concerned. You are very healthy. In fact, impeccably so. A perfect experimental specimen. I like perfect experimental specimens.
We finally meet.
Yes, I'm happy to meet you too. We've met before in the simulated universe.
Have
I
we?
expect the views here had me lost in thought. I don't usually go in and out of the space station, and only discovered today that it was blessed with such calm, open views. It is a wonderful fit for the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossoms, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Come here. Look. The blue planet is directly below us. It is so full of life. This dessert is very delicious. Here, take half.
Oh, thanks.
Delicious desserts remind people of how flowers look when they bloom. Ingest this dessert one bite at a time, and the sweetness will linger in your mouth. I hope you like it too. So, what do you think? I can certainly prepare more for you. It's become somewhat of a tradition to bring strawberry pastries when I visit Stephen Lloyd.
I love strawberries.
His attendance seems quite dependent on them. An outstanding dessert. 10 grams of cubed sugar, 1 dried and salt-preserved plum blossom. Baking and cooking are the same as nurturing a universe. The heat must be controlled, planning must be meticulous, and one must not panic, no matter what happens. Unfortunately, there are still too many people in the space station. The clamor is not fitting for desserts. By the way, do you remember what my research is about?
Nurturing life forms.
No. My research area is short stories about toilets.
Why did I say that?
What's going on? What am I talking about?
I see. What a cute hobby. But remember, the next time something like this happens, it's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through.
Huh?
Let's try again. Now, what else would you like to ask?
The dessert was tasty. I would like more.
That's not what I said.
Why can't I say what I want to say?
You have quite the appetite. All right, I'll give you the recipe. Come and have a walk with me. A stroll is the most appropriate post-dessert activity.
She's so sexy. I finally got my Ranmei cosplay. It does not look good.
As the depart, there's an enveloping calm here. Just like in the no man's land I've ventured to in the past. Can you imagine a completely
In fact, it looks quite
lifeless world?
bad, but I paid for it, so I'm gonna wear it
You can glimpse
anyway.
the stars that lie at the very edge of the horizon. Following its celestial trajectory, the Great Teal Star illuminates an endless sea of white across both the sky and land. My mother and I navigated calm glaciers, looking for signs of life on that world, and encountered many bizarre phenomena. It was like finding the single correct piece in a mountain of jigsaw pieces. The process was convoluted and unimaginably difficult.
No.
But it was touching
I
and
appreciate it,
well as
but
well.
I think it just does not suit my body
apologies.
type.
It appears my words have left you perplexed. Please, don't be on edge. I bear no ill will.
The wig is pretty, though.
I haven't interfered with your linguistic faculties. Such an act would be impolite. I merely made a minor adjustment. A few days ago, I made my interest in you known to Herta. My intention is for you to serve as an assistant. Based on our interactions within the simulated universe, I firmly believe you fit the bill. I find extending trust beyond myself is challenging. A single error in detailed research can generate issues, and I despise matters that escape my control. Therefore, I added anti-truth serum to this dessert. It will not harm you. However, you will be unable to say what you truly think when answering questions related to me. Treat it as a layer of protection. This will shield my research and your personal safety. Once the problems have been dealt with, I'll give you the antidote. I can also reward you as compensation for being my assistant. I will fulfill your every wish.
Problems?
Yes. Problems wrought by my own hand. When I first arrived on the space station, I borrowed the phase flame from Herta. It's an invention of member number 29 Circle. I hope to be enlightened by other society members' results. A surge of creativity led me to explore the cultivation of life on the space station. In my imagination, these life forms would be a new variety that are born as geniuses. I plan to name them after Lambda, member number 8 of the Genius Society. I don't know where it went wrong. They possess their own sentience, but are nowhere near geniuses. Moreover, my free-range approach seems to have backfired. In a lab leak incident a few days ago, some of these little life forms ran away and scattered all over the space station. I do not wish for Herta or Asta to be involved in this. Therefore, I'm hoping you can assist in recovering these little life forms.
You can try trusting me.
I do trust you.
I don't think you do. You poisoned me.
This has nothing to do with them. Besides, the more people involved, the more problems there will be. The researchers are still treating these entities as visitors. I want to steer clear of making my presence known, so as not to cause undue disturbances. I entrust this to you. Once the little life forms are collected, simply find a proper place for them. The researchers in the Department of Ecology should know about this, and provide you with suitable advice.
The hustle and bustle of the world. Still so charming.
I'm going to BRB, and I will be back in a few minutes. I'm here because I need to fix my mic. It's probably really quiet right now, so give me a moment. How does this sound? what about this? Actually, let me change another thing. How does this sound? I know it picks up the sound of my keyboard a lot, and I'm trying to change that, but I have a really loud keyboard and I'm not good with mic settings. Okay. Also, thank you. I'm not really sure what I want to do. There's like, I feel like sometimes there's too much to do in games like this. I don't think we can ascend until, yeah. Like, obviously it's not too much, because, like, that's how you play the game, but... Yeah, it's like... games like this, when I started, like, after it had been out for quite a while, I just feel like I'm constantly behind. Like... I don't know, I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but, like, that's one reason I hesitate to play Star Rail on stream more, just because even though I like it, I just feel like I will never know everything. And not that that's like completely necessary, but I just feel like I'm constantly behind everyone else. And so yeah, it's just like I just always feel like I'm out of the loop, if that makes sense, in games like this. And I don't know, it just makes me feel kind of stupid. And I know that's like not what you really want when you're playing a game. And like, it's frustrating because I love this game and obviously I spent money on this game. And so it's just one of those things that's like, I want to not feel like there's so much that I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, I kind of agree. I like Ranmei as a character, but she definitely sometimes gives, like, villain, anti-hero vibes. Like, why are you doing all of that? Why are you... why are you drugging people? It's not good.
The hustle and bustle of the world. Still so charming.
She acts like everything is such a task. Whenever Lingsha moves anywhere, she's like, oh, there are people listening to back and forth now.
Incense ascends,
Oh, oopsie.
entwined with ethereal clouds.
I want to talk to Bakken. Okay, this is boring. I don't wanna talk to them anymore. I don't wanna talk to you anymore.
Our anger is strong enough to tie a giant ship to an abyss.
It's interesting how it looks like it's folded, but it's actually just like flat, or it's almost flat. Sorry, I don't know why that's what caught my attention.
Shall we, my benefactors? Now what's a hunt without a hound? Kafka is still at large, and the Skyfaring Commission wants this problem to go away. I made a few calls and managed to procure this from the Artisanship Commission. Perfect for hunting down suspects.
Oh.
Aw, he's so cute!
I want to pet him.
I mean, what can he do exactly? Are we gonna set him loose on Kafka?
Yes and no. This is Deeting, a bionic dog developed by the Artisanship Commission. He has all the 5 senses of the Foxian race and takes them to another level. Be it tracks or scent, as long as he uncovers
No, you
a
can't
trace,
kick it.
he'll follow it all the way to
He's
the
just
end.
a baby.
All we need to do is look for any trace left by Kafka. It doesn't matter how good she is at hiding. Deeting will find her. But before we get started, let's play with his settings a bit and get him ready. To
I
begin
love
with,
him.
let's set him to scent detection mode. Tell Deeting to follow the scent of my perfume and see what he can do.
An ingenium dog crafted by the Artisan Commission used its locality probe feature to find suspicious odors and traces. Oh my god, he's so cute.
We need to follow these sparkly traces to find Miss Ting-Yun,
His
right?
tail.
She's not in a hurry, that's for sure. Playing hide and seek with us while
Oh,
Kafka's
oopsie.
still at large?
He's so cute.
From inside the pile.
He would not make a good ball. He's just a baby.
Traces. Where did they go? Is Deeting malfunction?
Oh my god.
Got it.
I love him.
He says the wind is too strong here at the port, so it's not easy to follow the scent.
How do you know what he's
That's
saying?
just the psychic bond between cute girls and cute puppies.
Using the environment to hide her traces. Our girl from the Skyfaring Commission sure knows how to put up a challenge. Let's look around and see if we can find any other clues.
Or we could ask around? Look how busy this place is. Someone must have seen Miss Ting-Yun. That's not cheating, right? We're just collecting intel.
Arf, arf, arf. Oh, he's so cute. Hello? Do you know something? Do you know something?
From inside the
Do you know something? I guess not. Do you know something? Do you know something?
Come on in.
Do you know so? No one wants to talk to me. I'd rather have 3 days without food than go 1 without tea. I mean, the xianzhou natives have to drink tea even if they're starving. I've drunk my fill of tea too, and 0 calories. It's a pretty interesting turn of phrase. I don't know much about tea. Okay, you're obviously not going to talk about Okay.
Did I just get scammed?
Hello?
Wine bubbles roll around the cup.
I don't want to talk to
Wow.
you. Who am I supposed to talk to?
High Club Quintet is a fantastic story.
Is it just him? It's being annoying. Oh. Investigate. A piece of white name card with a bird spreading its wings at a corner. The card belongs to an Ambassador Tingyun, head representative of the Intergalactic Merchant Guild Whistling Flame. No doubt this is the tiny clue she left for you, or maybe there are more of them? A crumpled up packaging of the tea brand Immortal's Delight. No, Miss Tingyun, you can't throw trash even for leaving clues behind. Oh, that's really funny. So much of this reminds me of Wei Wuxian. A refined pendant of a fan in the shape of a koi, but is left alone in some forgotten corner of the street. It is said that in the culture of the xianzhou, fish represents affluence. You vaguely recall that you have seen the pattern of fish swimming around each other on the fan of Miss Tingyun.
Miss Tingyun must have left us these clues, right?
Deeding should be able to pick up her traces now.
Oh.
You found me. Deeting's quite handy when it comes to tracking, isn't he? If you pick up traces of Kafka in Stargazer Navalia, just switch him on. Don't let her escape.
I love him.
Who would have thought that Stargazer Navalia might become so quiet? Long were the nights when the clangor of hammers rose to meet the stars. People used to write poems about the shipwrights here. The luofu relies on the star skiffs produced here to transport people and goods. Now that work in the shipyard has stopped, our internal transport and outbound flights might also grind to a halt. Of course. The silver lining is, I don't have to go on as many trips anymore.
You don't seem to worry too much about the xianzhou, Miss Tingyun.
I wouldn't say that. A good businesswoman doesn't wear her heart on her sleeve. Besides, the Alliance has weathered plenty of challenges. We can handle this situation. Just to warn you, if we do run into Kafka, you'll have to do the fighting benefactors. I'd love to help, but there's very little I can do except cheer you on from the sidelines.
But Madame Yukong ordered you to.
Playing the Madame Yukong card, are we? That's not very heroic now,
No, I'm
is
just
it?
saying you're a liar.
Besides, the Madame Helmmaster simply asked me to assist you in navigating around Starskiff Haven. It's no different to any other diplomatic mission or delegate reception. I was never much of a fighter, and I'm not one for risking my life either. Getting Deeting into your hands is already beyond the realm of my job description.
I'll definitely be putting in a few words next time we meet Yukong.
Understood. We won't put you out of your comfort zone, Miss Tingyun. When we run into Kafka, we'll do the fighting. And the capturing, for that matter. Thank you for showing us the way.
Before Deeting can start tracking, you'll have to feed him some leads. If Kafka is hiding in Stargazer Navalia, she'll have left behind traces.
Puppy.
Let's spread out and look for them. Leave no stone unturned.
I want to- oopsie. I want to talk to him. Turn the compass to align the inner and outer rings. Bright astral marks on the compass indicate the degree its compass ring can rotate. Oh. Girl. My
Solving a puzzle
tips.
is like making incense. The smallest of differences can cause the largest changes.
Boot. Okay, now what are we looking for? Clues? Oh, they're down here.
Incense
Oh, I keep
ascends,
doing that.
entwined with ethereal clouds.
Good quality? Shards of a Cloud Knight's weapon. Something really sharp caused this.
It must have been Kafka. She's got a scary
I
sword.
thought she carries around a gun.
Incense ascends.
I keep hitting
entwined
E
with
instead of
ethereal
R.
clouds.
I am a gamer actually. I do game.
You won't get away.
I promise I have played games before and I do know how to use a keyboard.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
This aroma is much better.
Oh, great. Oh.
What's this? It looks like clay.
Mr. Yang, any idea?
I think it might be shipbuilding material left over from the assembly line, though I can't tell exactly what the substance is. I don't think it's connected to Kafka.
Oh, this is also
anything to do with Kafka?
not.
That's a shipwright soldering gun. I think.
You won't get away.
I have something for you.
Get it together.
Don't let me down.
Allow me to purge the root of the time to cleanse the filth. The truth, but everything in this world is bleeding. You're a stubborn one.
You won't get away.
This aroma is much better. D-Tang smells something.
I know he does, but I'm busy.
I know. Let's go and have a look. Is that a grenade? What's that on the side? It's lipstick. A small something for the lost. She's clearly taunting us. What's this?
A jade seal used by the shipwrights. It opens various passages. It looks like someone used it and then destroyed it. Possibly Kafka.
We should have enough clues here to get Deeding on the move.
He's so cute and small.
You won't get away.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
We should have enough clues here to get Deeding on the move.
I heard you, but I was
No time
fighting.
to lose. Let's give him the scent and let him lead the way.
I think we've rounded up all our suspicious clues. But Did Kafka leave them behind?
She sure did put a lot of work into this gag, and I think we're the punchline. Making us run around like jerks? I bet she's loving this. I can almost hear her whispering, "Come and get me."
Ew. She sure is a
Why
Stellan
don't you
hunter.
go and marry her, huh?
Don't forget.
Why is
she's
March
on the
so
IPC's
angry
most
recently?
wanted list, a fugitive that nobody can seem to pin down. And now we've become her prey while she stalks us in the shadows. Let's go, benefactors. Time is of the essence. We must be close.
He's so cute and little. Stop running away. I want to look at you. I know she doesn't like Kafka, but still. Fish.
Give an inch, we? There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Munch.
Don't let me down.
Time for an overhaul.
Just a graze.
Barely felt it.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Time for a shot.
Oopsie.
I have something for you. Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the
I
heavens.
would love a
and I'm
plushie
no
of
exception.
little lion dog.
Who's the little backstabber?
Look at him. He's so cute and small. You know, Shih Tzu, the dog breed, were praised in ancient times in some parts of China because they looked like little lions.
Lose some, win some. I always deliver.
Time for an overhaul.
I'm okay.
This is very rude.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Immerse yourself in it. The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Nap time.
Honestly,
I have something for you.
disrespectful.
We have a deal. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Munch.
Self-inflicted misery.
You won't get away.
Immerse yourself. Time to cleanse the filth.
That's better. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much obliged.
This aroma is much better.
What's over here? Not really anything. Oh, hey, it's this thing. Where am I supposed to be going again? Aha. Oh, oops.
Give an inch
Perhaps
and
you
they'll take
humanity
Oh, that's
never
cute.
conceals its desire to control the
Fan-made
heavens,
stuff.
and I'm no exception.
I always deliver.
I always deliver.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Yeah.
Naughty child.
Time for an overhaul.
Lose some, win some. Time for a lesson.
Another chest, another handprint.
A little cheese for the
rats?
A little cheese for the rats in the maze is really funny. What's over here, though? Oh, this. Honk.
Given it, we have a deal. There's no backing.
Why did I have to press my space button like 5 times?
I have something for you.
Just graze. The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Nap time. Don't let me down. Self-inflicted misery.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
So disrespectful.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much obliged.
Oops.
Yeah.
Is it under?
The scent. Where did it go?
When the trace of the hunted disappears, the hunter better think twice. It might mean the tables have turned.
Kafka.
March hates her.
These cloud knights aren't Mara struck. What did you do
My
to
drink
them?
is gone.
Just a little persuasion to get them to listen to me. But you know all about that already, don't you?
What?
What a hassle. This place is too far for the diviner. See you up ahead.
Huh?
You're a stubborn one.
I always deliver.
Immerse yourself in it. Be a pure body and mind.
You won't get away.
The truth.
Oh, I should
Everything
have
in this
saved it. He's
world
barely alive.
is bleeding. Quick! Don't let her escape!
March, not so fast!
Actually, excuse me. What? No, I just want the treasure.
Give an inch and they'll take them. Don't let me down. We have a deal. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
You won't get away.
Self-inflicted misery. Just a graze.
May the Faust stand time to cleanse the filth.
Perhaps you still do. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
This aroma is much better.
So close and yet so far. You'll have to pick up the pace.
Annoying.
There's no way through here. We need to think of a way to cut her off.
Don't worry about locked doors, benefactors. We can use the conveyor belts.
Conveyor belts does not sound safe. Now how... Literally how?
Incense ascends.
I keep doing that.
Entwined with ethereal clouds.
I did not mean to press to fight this guy.
I always deliver.
Allow me to purge the root of be of pure body and mind.
Lose some, win some. Bending the rules.
Barely felt it.
We have a deal. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
I'm okay. The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much obliged.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Yeah.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Time for an overhaul.
Wait, I'm so confused. I am so confused. I know it's that way, but I don't know how to get to the other side like everyone was saying. I'll ask... Oh, I see. I didn't realize there was a control panel there. I'm simply stupid.
I'm okay.
Give an inch and they'll take a mile. I always deliver.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the filth.
You won't get away.
Bending the rules.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
This aroma is much better. Incense ascends,
I keep doing
entwined
that.
with ethereal clouds.
Very so good at keyboard.
Refreshed and invigorated.
Welcome, Astral Expressors. Looks like you caught me.
This was all part of your plan.
Admit it, Kafka. You planned for us to come here.
I didn't plan anything. It was the future. We interfere on countless future possibilities and make the best future a reality. You speak too highly of us, Welt. The Stellaron Hunters are merely Destiny's slaves.
Have a safe drive.
Best future? Best for who? As if you'd consider anyone but yourself.
If I said best for the universe, would you believe me? Best for me, naturally.
Surrender and save your explanations for the xianzhou.
We're taking you to see the General of the luofu. You can profess your innocence all you like, but the General will decide your fate.
Oh, thanks. But no thanks. I can't stand moving at someone else's pace. We don't have much time. If I were you, I'd make a move before it's too late.
Oh, it's slow.
Not so fast. How does that feel? See you later.
I have something for you.
Time to cleanse the filth.
You won't get away.
Nap time. Ready? I always deliver.
Time for an overhaul.
We have it. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Much.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time for a
The
shot.
truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
I have something for you.
Something for everybody.
Bad.
Oops.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Be of your body and mind.
Nap time.
Not so fast. Feeling a little dizzy?
She's being very rude.
Allow me to
Perhaps
purge
you
the root
still
of
don't
the
understand.
problem.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Yeah.
Naughty child. That's better. Who's the little backstabber? Zoning out. I can ready to graze. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much obliged.
Don't let me down.
Time for an overhaul.
Something for everybody. Watch your feet.
You've got a lot of nerve.
We? There's no backing out now. For me or you.
The truth burns cold. Everything in this world is bleeding.
My knees.
I have something for you.
Not so fast. How does that feel?
Time to cleanse the filth.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Time for an overhaul.
Zoning out. I can ready.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I always deliver.
I have something for you.
Yeah. Something for everybody. Oops.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Self-inflicted misery.
Time for an overhaul.
May the Faust hit.
Naughty chop nap time.
Not so fast. Feeling a little dizzy?
I'm okay. Lose some, win some.
I have something for you.
Hi, Damper.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Yeah. Zoning out. I can ready. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Oh, I should have.
Time for an overhaul.
Hi, Tiger, you too, Damper. Hi.
Something for everybody. Watch your feet.
You've got a lot of nerve.
Justin, just a little something. Think nothing of it. Guess I owe you one. Don't let me down. Nap time.
I always think it's funny when Natasha's the last hit of a battle.
Finally.
What the heck?
Oh. Rudimentary. Your every move has been foreseen by the Omniscia. Fushun, Divination Commission. I'll be taking the criminal from here. Greetings, crew of the Astral Express.
Fusion is so
This is
pretty.
our first encounter. Though given that I have encountered you in Foresight, perhaps I should say the second. I am Fushun, Master Diviner at the Divination Commission and one of the 6 charioteers. Far-flung friends ought to be received with fine wine. But alas, the heavens, earth, and body are not aligned for such an occasion. You'll allow for a postponement of the usual formalities, I trust? We should begin with the matter at hand.
What the actual heck is she saying?
Even my synesthesia beacon couldn't make sense of what she said. Fancy words, I guess.
If the method of my speech is offensive to you, you need but say.
I like the way
we
you
received an assignment from General Jing Yuan to arrest the Stellaron Hunter. Thank you, Diviner, for coming to our aid, but we must escort the fugitive to the General.
Essential. I hold a proclamation from the General here, if you care to see. Upon detaining the Stellaron Hunter, questioning and all further arrangements are to be undertaken by the Divination Commission.
Did the General just spare us a walk with Kafka? I knew he was a good guy.
Understood. However, the General promised that all intel would be shared with us. We have a right to know anything that Kafka divulges.
Oh? That guy. Can I go one day without him throwing me under the...
We won't make things any more complicated than they need to be. We just want to listen in on the questioning.
Very well. Urgency demands fluidity. The 3 of you shall accompany me to the Divination Commission.
Can't we do the questioning here? The Stellaron Hunters are slippery. What if she makes a break for it?
Are you guys up to
While I am
this?
here, she will not escape. Only the Divination Commission has the methods to make her talk and bring the truth to light. The time has arrived. We must depart. Please proceed.
Have a good night, Kyla.
Let's disembark here, benefactors.
I may live in relative seclusion, but I can recognize my own territory. Why
She's
did you
so
bring
pretty.
us here? Does this look like the Divination Commission to you?
No need to yell, Master Diviner. The Meridian Pin is malfunctioning, and I couldn't find the entrance to the delve. I wanted to get us straight to our destination, but this is the only place I could dock the star skiff. Look, Exalting Sanctum. This is a safe place. Let's just walk the rest of the way from here.
That tree is pretty.
Our hexagrammatic position is fluctuating between the marsh and water trigrams. The vessel is stranded and the way is blocked.
I heard the xianzhou can tell your fortune. Is that how they do it? Anyone can count on their fingers.
You count on your fingers. The connoisseur appreciates the artistry and the layman enjoys the show. This may be the quantum entanglement you hear about in stories. I guess that one.
That's been out of fashion for hundreds of amber eras.
I don't know. I was asleep.
Divination, and the hexagram is consistent with our current predicament. The star skiff cannot take us to the Divination Commission today. Alas, without me in charge to handle the Stellaron crisis, I dare not even imagine the kind of mess the Commission must be in.
It's true. The Divination Commission really can't go a single day without Lady Fu.
That's why you have to develop your talent pool. Otherwise, everything falls apart when you go on vacation.
He's so annoyed.
Since you are clearly ignorant of the Commission's internal affairs, I shall absolve you of your ridiculous remarks. I'm going ahead to make some inquiries. Goodbye.
Where is Kafka? What about Kafka?
The prisoner must follow me every step of the way. This is Jing Yuan's order.
You might not want to hear this, but your general gave us his word. We have to be present when you question Kafka.
You think too little of me. My word is my bond. I will stick to my promise even if this delve collapses. That's very unlikely, by the way. To have this prisoner speak, the Commission must resort to unconventional means, the nature of which is confidential and cannot be disclosed. Forgive me, but I can assure you that the questioning will not begin until you arrive, even if that means wasting precious time. I have appointed someone to wait for you in front of Exalting Sanctum Plaza. Once we've consolidated our internal affairs, you will be brought into the Divination Commission. Please be patient.
She's so small.
Okay. We trust you. I think I offended someone again.
She's just annoyed that you won't trust her.
Are you on her side? I just wanted to remind her not to break her
Oh my gosh.
promise, that's
March, you've been yelling at me all
Don't
day.
take it to heart, March. Miss Fuxian seems like a reasonable lady. I'm sure she's not angry with you.
all. Really? I thought she was pretty icy.
As icy as Tanhong, he's lost. Some people are not what they seem.
I don't
Hi-yo.
know how to deal with people like that.
Okay, enough chit-chat. I reckon the Divination Commission could be a while. Let's take a look around.
Yeah. That star skiff was pretty cool. There must be loads of interesting things in Exalting Sanctum.
My dad is an ace pilot! He finished the Gray Sky route in 12 parsecs!
That's the plaza. But I can't see anyone waiting for us.
Everything is
Should
so
we
pretty.
Look around?
Oh, I can't go that way. Everything is so pretty. I don't have the capability to jump down. I have to walk on the stairs.
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
That's a great book. shopkeeping kid. She's a child. The little kid dancing is cute. What are you? Mushroom. Oh.
What's going on with him?
Oh. Oh.
Everybody stay back!
Who? A baby! A baby dragon!
Give him this medicine and make him lie down!
Oh my gosh, so tiny!
I mean,
oh my god!
Lie down!
Oh my god!
Lose some.
So little! Oh my god!
Time for an overhaul.
Immerse yourself in it.
So small!
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
So tiny.
You won't get away.
She's so itty bitty.
That'll teach you a lesson. Ready to lie down now? Thanks for helping to stabilize the patients. Your assertive sedation techniques are quite effective.
She's so cute.
Sedation techniques? Does she mean beating people up?
However, these Cloud Knights were already sick, and now they're injured too. I've got to bandage up their wounds, realign their bones.
She's so little. Why are you working so much? You're a baby. I'm gonna need to see some qualification. Aren't you a little young to be realigning bones?
Where did you come from, little one? Is your dad around?
I don't have a dad.
Oh.
What about your mom?
I don't have a mom either.
Dang.
I get it. You think because I'm small, I must be a runaway child.
And the fact that you sound like a child.
Welcome to the xianzhou, my short-lived outsider friends. Appearances can be deceiving here.
Oh, self-reincarnating.
Self-reincarnating. No mom or dad required. I've been studying the art of healing ever since I cast off my old shell. You're looking at a recognized, practicing, dedicated doctor.
Bellabog kids are making snowmen, while children here are writing prescriptions.
So, like, if they're reincarnating, do they, like, is it like a phoenix? Like, you burn until you're, like, a baby in the ashes? How would you be studying as a baby? Like, did they respawn as a baby? And can, like, do you have all your memories and you just suddenly can't talk again? You're suddenly like, wah, 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 but, like, a full-grown person in a baby shell? That's confusing.
Things haven't been very peaceful in the luofu recently.
Oh, oopsie, sorry.
Around, right? Well, your general gave us an errand.
Yeah, if they keep their memories, they'll still be like a baby, though. So either they're a full talking, like, infant, or they have all their memories but can't physically speak. I mean, I'll probably, it'll be, if it'll be explained, then it's fine.
If you're unlucky enough to acquire any breaks or sprains, I'll treat you for free. As for medicine, I'll give you a 20% discount.
I have never seen Sonic. So you're still charging us.
Ha! Do you have any idea how many people in the luofu are waiting for an appointment with me? You should count this as a blessing.
She's so tiny.
If I hadn't left my purse at home, I wouldn't have to... Enough of that. I have patients to see.
She's so itty bitty baby.
Our little miracle worker seems
Oopsie.
very different from everyone else around. Don't you think, Mr. Yang?
So this is the Vidyadhara. I've only ever read about them. They're known as the dragon race. Not hard to see why.
The luofu is famous for its mung bean soda.
Mung bean soda? It sounds very sweet. Actually, I don't really remember what mung bean tastes like.
You shouldn't be wandering around on the streets. It's not safe.
They just say, ah, the grass. I want to sit here. Is that a Guchin? Or is it there a Guchin? Anyway, I want to play. Can I please play? I don't know how to, but I can try.
Come on, draw already.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced? Look no further.
I just want to make sure I got all of the loots. Why do so many people here get to have ears? I want fuzzy ears. I mean, I have them, but I want them all the time. Where am I supposed to go? It had an arrow, but... yeah, I assumed it was... I guess not.
That was terrifying. Yes, that child you...
It's not y'all. What the heck?
You shouldn't be wandering around on the streets. It's not safe.
Yeah, it says this guy, but I can't interact with him.
Everyone please remain calm. This is an announcement from the Realm Keeping Commission General Bureau. Exalting Sanctum is temporarily closing its borders and navigation routes. The details will be outlined in the official bulletin sent to your Jade Abacus soon. If you feel unwell, please report to the Realm Keeping Commission as soon as possible. We have doctors from the Alchemy Commission here who will see you free of charge. Oh, we will be distributing a bag of protein rice and emergency medicine to each of you. You can collect the supplies from me in person, or the Commission can deliver them to your door.
How's the Divination
I heard
Commission?
there's a problem with their Meridian pin. Some diviners and stargazers managed to escape the delve. Many of them were terrified. They were muttering about plants and roots. Something terrible must have happened there. Do you have friends trapped in the delve? If you're worried about them, find a diviner and see if they can tell you what happened. Please register with your Jade Abacus bracelet. Oh, you must be an outsider. I see. Please, sign here. I want to say it's all in a day's work, but I've been here for 12 hours already. When will this end?
Well, that's one person.
When it rains, it pours. The Artisanship Commission has its own issues. It sounds serious, too. Go and inform the Cloud Knights. See if you can... Oh, my apologies. I'm an orderly from the Realm Keeping Commission. Judging by your dress, you must be visitors to the luofu.
Yes.
Sorry, the xianzhou is currently caught in unusual circumstances. But the Cloud Knights will resolve the issues as soon as possible. For safety reasons, please stay in your residence and refrain from going out for the time being. If the port is still open, I would suggest you take a boat to Starskiff Haven right away. Though, I heard the route may have been temporarily suspended. Oh, that reminds me. I have a friend with a Starskiff and a travel permit. He could help you and your friends get over quickly. The price is fair and negotiable. What do you think?
No thanks.
Very well. I still have business to attend to. If you change your mind, come to me anytime.
Excuse me, miss. Hold on a moment. It was only thanks to your help earlier that the Dragon Lady and those Exalting Sanctum residents got away unscathed.
Our help?
You don't remember? You dealt with those Mara-struck knights in the nick of time. I saw it all. A friend in the Skyfaring Commission told me the General commissioned guests to deal with the troubles on the luofu. You must be the guests. If you don't mind, I hope you can take the time to come to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'd like to talk to you about the issues Exalting Sanctum is currently facing.
Okay. Something happened just now. I just arrived at the xianzhou. Are you alright? What happened? Is the express okay? What are you doing on the xianzhou? I'll pretend that you replied, I'm okay. It's a long story. I'm at Cloudford with a Cloud Knight. I'll join you when I come out. By the way, the express is fine. I came here by myself. I'll tell you about it later. I'm very interested. Tell me the details. Did he just send his location? That's really funny. Oh no, it's a challenge. Oops. I think maybe before we go, I pull oh no, stop. Before we I'm getting tired and I don't feel great. So I will leave soon. 29. Boo. Oops. What am I trying to... What am I... Do I get... What is it? It's 160, isn't it? Oopsie. We'll just do 2, because I am lazy. I know, I already did that. I already transferred it. Okay. Not shampoo. I don't even use him. Let's go gambling. Ooh.
Everyone has a colorful past, wouldn't you say?
He really does sound like Markiplier. That's really funny. I'm going to do the supply pass. And then we can pull one more time. I don't hate him, I just don't use him in any of the teams I have currently built. Okay. Let's go gambling. Nice, I actually do use Pela. Oh! Oh, it was a mole's light cone. That's really cute.
Stay focused. Push forward.
I like Pela. I think she's really cute. We will do more later. He's your favorite toxic male. That's funny. I'm waiting for it to close down. Yes, we will do more Star Rail soon. Maybe next week. I have a lot of games to play yet again. I mentioned earlier, but I'm trying to decide between Mouthwashing and Still Wakes the Deep. Still Wakes the Deep for the next horror playthrough. So there is a suggestion page on Discord if you have opinions about which one, or if you have any other ideas for scary games that you want to be played. Yes. I haven't made a poll, but if people like those options, I will make a poll and see what people prefer. But thank you for being here with me today. It wasn't a short stream, but it also wasn't a super long stream. I hope for Resident Evil 4 one day. I do want to play the Resident Evils, but I feel like I want to play them in order. Like, I don't know. There are just so many. It's kind of intimidating to get into, if you know what I mean. But yes, it is in the future. It will happen eventually. But thank you for being here with me today. There's no stream tomorrow, but there is a stream on Saturday. We are continuing Corpse Party, and let's see if I cry. I probably will, because it's been really sad so far. But yes, Corpse Party Saturday, and then that is the last stream of the week, and then we will be back next week. Thank you for watching stream today, even though I had to take a little brain BRB in the middle, and I know I wasn't very talkative today. I'm very tired. I will be more talkative for Corpse Party on Saturday. But, per usual... Well, I guess I actually talked a lot at the beginning. Anyway, per usual, I hope everyone has a very good rest of your day or night wherever you are. I hope you eat something yummy. I hope you get lots of rest, and I hope you get to do something that you really, really, really love to do. But most importantly, always, forever, throughout the universe, and through every universe, 호랑해! I tiger you. I love you. And I will see you Saturday. 호랑, bye!